Karthik also have a say in this. Karthik, is it true that the person who is a complainant, yes, he is the former TDB, Temple Trust's chairperson. However, he's also a YSRCP politician. Why should we trust him?
Here, the point here, Meghna, you asked the right question. Is this not sacred? They couldn't give an answer, objective answer. You'll have to allow me a couple of minutes here. I'll lay down a chronological order of things. The point here is the land today they're allotting to Oberoi Hotels, that is a TTT owned land. As simple as that. The land that we allotted in YSRCP's government was not TTD land. That's on record. Ask them to prove. The second point is today the distance is 2.5 kilometers what way they have provided, where the previous one was 4.5 kilometers, which was away. And again, Meghna, technically speaking, this is in urban limits. In the previous government, we gave it in the rural limits, which was in the tourism jurisdiction or in the realm. The main question today is, why are TTD lands given for a private affair where they eat chickens, kebabs, all of that, where that's a holy place? I'll admit on record, when we gave the lands, there was a huge protest and all these saints, yogis have come and we were trying to reconcile and we lost. Secondly, Meghna,
Mr. Kumar Reddy, you are muted right now. Please do listen out to what Karthik has to say. We'll come back to you. Karthik,
absolutely.
Continue.
And then 1,500 crores is what land? And I think we can't put a price to God's land because it's God's land. Why TTD, God's land, is given to private affair? Not this time, Meghna. 50 acres in Mr. Chandrababu Naidu's turn earlier as well. They've given it. Why was GO21 issued under the barracks? Why was it rushed? I repeat it again. It's a pity for the state of Andhra Pradesh where Mr. Pawan Kalyan, who is acting to be having that saffron probe on his attire and saying all about Sanatan Dharma, where his own, the whole tourist department comes under his own Janasena's aspect. Now, where is he? He actually cleansed the temple steps. Now, where is he? The question is simple.
Well, he's formed penance also during the entire controversy of the laddus.
They come whenever they have a political benefits. Now the question is very, very, very simple and objective. TTD land is being given for private affair. That can never be given. On the other side, far away from Tirupati, a little far away, there is revenue land. This is an important point, Meghna. There is revenue land where near the airport, there were many acres. Why can't they give that?
There is
that's a 5-star hotel.
Value revenue land which has now been swapped off for low value land is the YSRCP's contention. But Rahul Easwar, you are the only one who is actually someone who is a devout. We have two other politicians. And is that the very problem that we are having? That we have temples being administered by politicians. Each and every member who's sitting there in the Tirupati Trust is indeed being appointed, handpicked by successive governments. Is that why we have this problem today?
Absolutely, yes. I respect both parties. I know some leaders of both parties and respect to all. But as an ordinary Hindu devotee, we are pained and we feel helpless when we hear these kind of debates. Because, we don't have a stake at it. That's the reason why Justice Paripurnan Commission report, when there was a huge controversy in Shabarimala, Supreme Court constituted a 3-member bench and Justice Paripurnan, one of the great judges, was the head of it. And Justice Paripurnan gave a categorical report saying that no politician, especially no active politician belonging to any political party, should be coming for the administration of temple. All the cultural people, spiritual people, musicians, philosophers, sadhus, sons who are non-politically affiliated should be leading it. See, the point is, we will always be oblivious of the facts. The reason being, a party will say that it is the other party's conspiracy. The B party will say, no, it started in your time. So
Absolutely.
we as devotees are pained. We feel helpless and we don't know who to join part with. Both are very eminent people. Both, on both sides, there are very eminent spiritually oriented people. So, I would humbly request as a devotee, nothing else, sort these things out. When Laddu thing came, people like, especially from Kerala, who goes to Tirupati, we were very pained because, one of my greatest offerings was that when my son was born, I will get him a Tirupati Laddu. So, it's an emotional thing for us. It might be it might be having a political context and a subtext there, but for an ordinary devotee of Tirupati Balaji across the world, millions of people, it's an emotional thing, and we feel helpless too. So I'd humbly request them to sort it out and find a solution to these things.
We cannot possibly have a better end to the show than what? You have this very heartfelt appeal coming out from Rahul Easwar, who's saying it's all about our trust, it's about our faith, it's about emotion. Do not bring politics in. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us. Mr. Kumar Reddy, Rahul Easwar, Karthik Yellapragada as well. Pleasure to have you on the show so that we can reflect all the sides here, including the side of the devotees, the bhakts themselves. Without a short break, stay tuned.